Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's video. My name is Lena. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, and we're starting the new year properly talking about the new Chanel spring collection, Rouge Noir makeup collection. And initially I thought I would cover the Dior spring makeup collection because that's the one that I purchased first, but this is the collection that I was actually excited about. I anticipated, and I know so many of you are interested in this collection, so I thought I would cover this first. I feel a little bit rushed. I don't have the nail swatches prepared because I'm still wearing this mint nail color from the Dior makeup collection. I didn't have enough time to do 3 different nail looks, but in the coming days I will share the nail swatches in my community post. But in this video, I'd like to talk to you briefly about this collection. Many of you already know what this collection is about. This is about the classic Chanel shade called Rouge Noir, and it's revived. Basically, the Rouge Noir nail color and lipstick color, I see they're identical as the original version. I had them many years ago, but with some improvements, and we have some fresh new twist, a little bit pinky influence to this collection. Such a beautiful, gorgeous collection. I purchased so many things from this collection. I think I only skipped one liquid lip color and the brush set. I think that's what I skipped. Oh, and I also skipped 2 lipsticks, but pretty much everything was so beautiful to my eyes, so I had to purchase quite a bit from this collection. So usual deal, I will talk about the formulas and I'll show you some clear swatches, and after that I will do 2 different makeup look demonstrations. So that's the video for today. I hope you enjoy. You guys already know what this collection is about. This is about the Chanel's iconic shade called Rouge Noir, and many years ago when Chanel introduced this beautiful vampy, almost like a dried up blood kind of nail polish called Rouge Noir, it was all the craze. And I had both European version of Rouge Noir and a US version of the same shade, but they seem quite different. So at that time, online community, we were comparing how different these 2 shades were. I also had Rouge Noir lipstick. It was quite patchy and very vampy, but I just loved having these beautiful items in such unique, gorgeous color. So from that point, I know that many other brands created similar shades, but the Rouge Noir shade will be iconic forever in my book, and I love that Chanel brought it back, but not just bringing it back, but with some fresh twist. I don't think Chanel forgot this is a spring collection, so there are a lot of like pink elements. They're a little bit more saturated, has mauve, more like a berry undertones, but undoubtedly it's still pink shades, and they look so beautiful with this iconic Rouge Noir shade in my opinion. And the formulas are amazing. So I purchased quite a few from this collection. There are less pieces that I skipped than the pieces that I purchased. So the star of the collection, the multi-purpose face and eye palettes, and I don't know if you can see from the camera, this has gorgeous Rouge Noir color facade. It's so beautiful in person, and inside we have mini pink shade. So this one color, story wise, it's very cohesive and wearable, but also edgy and kind of saturated, and these are kind of pink shades that I can actually enjoy and I find flattering on my skin tone, rather than very candy like pastel like pinks. I prefer this type of more saturated pinks, and there are some depths, so they are quite wearable in my opinion. And I purchased both of the single eyeshadows. They're so beautiful, and the formulas are very different from the face and eye palette. These are very creamy and very smooth, and the finishes are gorgeous. So the brown rose shade, this is more like a muted brownish rose color that has beautiful satin finish, and this gris rose, my favorite. This has a metallic finish, and this is a very interesting color. This is a light pink, but it flashes silver and a little bit of gray. Such a gorgeous, one and done shade. It would be perfect if you love a cool toned one and done shade, but both are amazing. I hope they are permanent, but they do come in limited edition packaging with the red accent. And actually, many of the pieces have these reddish Chanel CC logo, including the nail polishes. And let me show you the nail colors. I had to pick out all three. I don't have the swatches yet, but let me just show you the colors. The top is the Rouge Noir color, and this is the hot pink shade called Performer, and modern gray shade, it's called Modernist. And I think these three all go really nicely with the rest of the makeup collection. I cannot wait to try these colors on. And we have the Chanel eyeliner in the shade Rouge Noir. This is a deep purple with hint of red. And the same shade is actually available in a different formula. Chanel has this stick eyeshadow that doubles as an eyeshadow and eyeliner. That one also has Rouge Noir shade, and I believe these two are identical colors, and formulas are pretty similar but different formats. And we have 4 different Rouge Noir Velvet lipsticks. I purchased 2. I purchased very saturated hot pink shade plus the Rouge Noir lipstick color. The Rouge Noir lipstick color comes in a special packaging. The exterior is the Rouge Noir color. And I also purchased the Baume Essentiel color in the shade Cute. This is really pretty pink. The stick color is quite pretty, so I had to purchase it. Although I am not in love with this formula, I've learned to appreciate this formula a little bit better, but it's still, not an easy formula to reach very often. I just have to think about it, and then once I use it, then I appreciate it. And I still like this very much, but I think this is a little bit of letdown because I thought it will be more pinky kind of shade, but it's kind of iridescent, very pale shade if I use it as a highlighter, but if I wear this as a lip balm on my lips, it shows a bit more pinker. So that's pretty much everything that I picked up. I skipped on the brush set, and I also skipped on the mascara and 2 other lipstick shades. I don't love that Chanel mascara formula, and I do have a really nice burgundy mascara, so I'll pair that in my look demonstration. So now let's see some swatches, and after that I will do my look demonstrations. The first look that I have in mind is a very pink, brazen, unapologetically pink look. I'll be doing matching eyes and lips. I'll be wearing that really bright magenta pink lipstick later on. So starting with this really bright, normally you would see this as a blush shade, but I'm gonna try this on my eyes. apply this all over my lids. Very pigmented, and for a matte shade, I think it goes on pretty smoothly as well. So really, depending on what kind of brush you use, you can control the intensity very easily with this color. Now I'm going to use a small packer brush and use the same shade, and I will show you how this builds up. So you can see this builds up nicely. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the same color on the inner corners. Using a pencil brush, I'm going to use this satin shade. This one probably has most depth and best color payoff. So I'm going to apply this on the outer corners, adding some depth. So this one has a little bit of reddish hue to it. So if you have deeper skin tone, I think this will look beautiful as a blush shade as well. Now I'm gonna use this beautiful single eyeshadow shade Gray Rose. So this one will be my center shade. Such a beautiful, unique metallic shimmer shade. This brightens up the whole look. So pretty. Of course, you can use this as a one and done shade. So pretty. Going back to this deep pink shade, I'm gonna add this little bit more on the socket. In this collection, on top of the Rouge Noir eyeliner shade, they're re-promoting an existing eyeliner shade called Gray Graphite. It's a metallic gray shade, really beautiful, stunning shade. I thought this will go really nicely with this pink eye look. So let me show you on this lower line first. So with this gray element, I think it will go with that gray nail polish, or you can wear the pink nail polish with this whole look. That's how I envision it. So now I'm gonna complete my eye look, adding this on my upper lash lines and also some black mascara. I'll be right back. I am back. I feel almost silly because I love this pink eyeshadow look so much. I normally don't wear pink eyeshadows that often, and very pastel pink does not make me feel pretty, but this is the kind of pink eyeshadow that I can easily wear and feeling actually pretty. So I really love this look. And on my cheeks, I'm going to use this softer mauvey pink shade, and this has a very subtle satin finish as well. Because my lip color would be very strong, I'm going to go light on this color. Very subtle, easy to wear, feminine color. But you can definitely build up this color, but I am not going to build up too much in this look. But you can see it's pigmented. Just using the same brush, I'm going to add this highlighting shade. Just very subtly. Actually, I'd like to show you two lip colors with this eye look. So this is the Baume Essentiel in the shade Cute, and it's all in capital. I don't know why. So this is a little bit of let down for me. I mean, I still really like it, but I thought it would be pinker, but it's got a more like iridescent, very subtle glow type of pale pink, but it shows more pink on the lips than on the cheeks. So I'm going to apply this as a lip balm and show you how it looks on the lips. Now I'm gonna remove this color and show you that bright magenta pink. And this is Rouge Noir Velvet in the shade 367 Effronté, and that literally means brazen, cheeky. So it's borderline gaudy kind of shade, but I live for this type of magenta hot pink shade. And I think it goes really nicely with the eye look. It's not gonna be everyday type of look, but more of a statement look. I just love it. And let me show you. And this is my first very pink makeup look using the Chanel Rouge Noir collection. Now let me remove this makeup, and the second look that I'd like to show you is a classic Vampy look, mostly using the Rouge Noir shade. For the second look, I'm gonna start with this single eyeshadow shade, Brown Rose. This is satin finish, very creamy, amazing one and done shade, very elegant brownish rose shade. I'm going to apply this all over my lids. This just looks so effortless and pretty. So basically you can just wear this by itself. I'm going to create some depth using this shade right here. So the eye look would be a little bit warmer than the first one. This is very smooth, blends easily. Gorgeous shade. So this is one of those Chanel's, we cannot do without any red shade. So it's a little bit reddish pink, gorgeous satin sheen. Now I'm going to line my lower lash lines using this Rouge Noir liner. This is actually the same shade that is available in the stick eyeshadow that Chanel offers. There is a Rouge Noir. I compare these two, very similar if not identical, but different formula. So I'm going to add this on my lower lash lines and later on maybe on the upper lash lines as well. And I'm going to use this shade, blending out a little bit. I think this is pretty much the eye look. A little bit scary because I'm also wearing gray contacts, but I just like the effect. I'm going for something a little bit extreme today. So I'm going to finish up with, upper lash line eyeliner with the same shade and wear burgundy mascara. I'll be right back. I am back. I actually added this highlighter shade a little bit on the inner corner. Let me just show you again. This has really pretty shift. I'm gonna brighten the whole look very easily. Do you see the pink? It's so pretty. On the cheeks, I think I'm gonna mix these two shades together. So starting with this. For highlighter, I'm going to use this Baume Essentiel in the shade Cute. So we'll just add very cool, subtle glow. Not much of a pink. I've learned to appreciate this formula more. And it's kind of perfect because it's still quite cold and dry. But I think I like this as a lip balm a little bit better. So that's how this color looks on the face as a highlighter. Now I'd like to show you the Rouge Noir lipstick shade. So many years ago, I had the OG version of Rouge Noir lipstick. I remember it was very patchy and kind of dry, and it was hard to work with. This one has better formula, I think. It's still a very dark shade, so if you don't hydrate or moisturize your lips enough, it might cling to the dry patches, but I find that's much easier to work with, and this is the Vampy shade. Let me just show you. So Bullet looks quite scary. The actual shade is lighter than this, and you can see more red on the lips. So this is the Rouge Noir shade in full strength, but you probably know that this is not how I wear really deep lipstick shade like this. I'm going to blot it off a little bit and soften the edges and make it more wearable. And that concludes today's video. As you can tell, I am in love with this collection. I love everything about this collection. The color story, the formulas are beautiful, everything performs really nicely. The color story, especially, these are the shades that I actually enjoy very much regardless of the season, and it's so cohesive with so many different possibilities, and I really appreciate that Chanel approached this collection a little bit differently because we have so many options of pastels this season. It's just fun to see some deeper vampy shades this spring, and yeah, I know that you guys are very excited about this collection as well, so as soon as it launches online, I'll make sure to update in the community post, also in this video description box as well. So Happy New Year again. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. As always, I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.